I stare at Tatsumi in horror. She would try to kill them? Don't act so shocked. We are dealing with a dangerous stalker. Are you serious? They are my friends. Are you that heartless? That was a bit harsh, but I'm worried, and she's acting so calm. She looks, she looks shocked by my words, maybe even hurt. Yeah, have finally something I've said click. Wait, is she holding back tears? Tatsumi acts so tough. I didn't think my words would bother her. Surprisingly, Tatsumi slowly reached out and touched my arm. Oh god, what the hell is this? I'm sorry. What the hell just happened? Did she apologize? I know this is scary, and you seem to care a lot about those girls. You are damn right, I want them to be safe. I'm worried too, especially for Shiki. Oh, but it's not hopeless. Determination suddenly fills her voice. We will stop her, I promise. I definitely have an idea on how to solve this situation. She was probably just trying to stay strong for me this whole time. I kind of feel like a jerk now. Nope, she was pretty much a jerk also. I take a breath and reach for her hand and squeeze it back, giving her an appreciative look. Reach for her hand and squeeze it? Alright, thank you, what's the plan? She turns away, but not before I glimpse a tint of pink on her cheek. Ah, stop doing that, please. Well, we have one potential lead on chemicals right now. We do? Jeez, did you forget already? She rolls her eye. There goes the moment of kindness. Oh wait, Tatsumi must be referring to... I'm just going to choose for the latter. Information on her social media profile. Do you mean the information on her social media profile? Most people don't list their full address on social media profile, you know. Be more careful. No wonder your stalker managed to find out where you live. Yes, mom. What the hell? I grind and she glares at me. Okay, I get it. So you really forget, huh? Mind filling me in? She sighs. I was referring to the address she sent to you after the fire because I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right, it might be a trap though. Of course it's a trap. She undoubtedly mean to find a way to prevent you from leaving if you went there. That means it's going to be dangerous. Yep. That also makes it one guaranteed location she has access to. True, so she could even be there now? Yep, she nods. I'm going out there. I'm going to. Tatsumi looked at me with a surprised expression. As scary as this is, I have to face it on. This might be our chance to stop her now before she goes any further. Alright, give me the address. I hand over the address to her, and yep, this building looks abandoned. Could she be here somewhere watching us? I glance around, but I don't see anybody nearby. Which apartment did she say? Did she say? Number 4. I'll take a look. If it's a trap, we need to know. I'll check out the situation and tell you if it's safe to enter. Well, this Tatsumi is like acting like an alpha right now. Okay, there is a slight tremor in her voice, but she quickly masks it. Is she nervous? Yeah, probably. She's a woman, you know. Wait, whoever goes in first, it's the most dangerous. Whoever goes in first is in most danger. I should let her go first. We're only in this predicament because of me. What should I do? Oh no, let Tatsumi take the lead. She's a detective. I should interfere. I'll give her an understanding nod, ready to have her back. Tatsumi steps forward and twists the doorknob. It's unlocked. Tatsumi, here, try not to do anything stupid while I'm gone. You're crazy, man. Don't worry, I'm not going to go anywhere. I wink. She rolls her eye and slips into the apartment. Waiting outside becomes more difficult with each moment I fear the most. I shouldn't have let her go in alone. All clear. There's an anxious note in her voice, however, hurry inside. Okay, something bad has happened, I believe. What's in there? The room is empty, but wow, erratic writing in red letters covered the wall. No sign of Kimiko. Her sentences are short and clipped, her posture tense. If you can't handle this, go back outside. I don't have time to babysit you. What are you talking about? All you do is condescend to me. I don't even know. Man, I'm getting a little bit angry. She is projecting, I can tell. I'm not going to leave you alone. Don't worry. I smile and nod at her, and she looks away with embarrassment and annoyance. I move closer, and surprisingly, she doesn't object. She is clearly uncomfortable, but she steps up to face it anyway. She must truly care about her work. I admire her dedication. Look, this writing confirms my predicament, my prediction. Harsh, harsh crimson lines spells out unsettling phrase. Harsh. I love. Oh God. Okay. Alright. Alright. It's a good thing I didn't come here that first day and walk into her trap. Although she won't admit it, but I bet Tatsumi is glad I'm here with her. That's not written in blood, is it? What kind of melodramatic nonsense have you been reading? Given the state of things, I think it's a normal question. She crossed her arms. I suppose that resemblance to blood might be intentional due to her emotional state. In other words, Kimiko is completely unhinged. I clench my hand into fists. I can't let her get away with this. Tatsumi looks around the room and draws a sharp hiss of breath. Look there on the far wall. I follow her gaze and swallow hard. He belongs to destined to be together. Okay, this one is the most unsettling message. It's a list of labored rivals, and both Mei and Shinji are listed underneath. After their names is simply a row of question marks. What's that for? In case there's other so-called rivals she doesn't know about. Beneath that, in smaller writing, it's a scribbled list of possible solution: poisoning, stabbing, strangulation. Okay, that's crazy. I do not want them to hurt Shiki or also Mei. Okay, how can anyone write stuff like this and not realize it's wrong? Tatsumi seems to notice my discomfort. I take a deep breath. She reluctantly placed her hand on my arm. Thanks. She pulled away with a scroll. I just don't want you fainting on me, that's all. Despite her attitude, I can tell she's trying to help me. I compose myself. I can tell she's uneasy too. She shouldn't have to bear the burden alone. That's okay, you don't need an excuse to touch me. I grind, trying to lighten the mood as best as I can given the situation. At least I can try and help to relieve some tension of hers, okay? You wish. Anyway, this confirms everything we thought. Yes, Kimiko is obsessed with you. She also pick out Mei and Shinji as rivals and may try to eliminate them. Hell no, I won't let Kimiko harm them, no matter what. Tatsumi hands clench into fists as she studies the ominous writing. She looks worried. After all, this confirms her sister is a target. The police have to believe this, right? Okay, she's not. Don't hold your breath. Let's see if there's anything else we can learn from. First, why doesn't she want to go to the police? They have to believe us when they see a room like this. She must have used this as a temporary hideout. We'll continue searching but find nothing else in the apartment that can help us. Come on, we have to report this. Alright, I think that's the end, is it? Police officer, if you are here to complain about your apartment. That's not it. I briefly explained the situation. Why does he look so skeptical? So the fire was started by a stalker who followed your friend home and tried to lure you into a creepy apartment. That's right. I even felt like I have been followed here. I glance at Tatsumi and she nods. She felt it too. I wasn't sure if it's my imagination or not. I don't get paid enough to deal with kids like you. What, we show you so many proofs and you doesn't believe this and you doesn't even want to take an action and you're saying this kind of nonsense? How can he respond with that? What should I say? You can see this room for yourself. If this is a prank, you'll be wasting valuable police resources. I think this police officer is new in the job. How can he keep saying this kind of nonsense? It's not a prank. We have no evidence that the fire at the apartment building was arson. She must have covered her tracks well. I swear I'm not making this up. Everything Sakura said is correct. The officer lets out a long sigh. I should have known I would be seeing you, huh? Still playing detective, I see. I'm not playing. Don't you think it's about time you left this to the professionals? I'm a professional. Lips pressed into a tight line, she turns away. What just happened? Shiki did say Tatsumi handles case the police don't take seriously, but I didn't realize that meant they don't take her seriously either. I see why she got frustrated by me questioning her so much before. I feel bad right now. I can't let this go. She has been doing her best to try to help me all this time. How can you say things like this to her? Even though Tatsumi has been pretty rude to me, his treatment of hers makes me his treatment of God. How the police officer treats Tatsumi is wrong, and I'm not happy about it. Kids, you have no idea what you are talking about. No wonder she wasn't confident about coming to the police for help. From what I've seen, she is a fine detective. I step closer to Tatsumi and quickly pull her to the side. Hey, I don't need your pity. Despite her angry tone, her gaze is downcast. Tatsumi. She sighed and looked back at me. I suppose I owe you an explanation. Although I have had success with my case, the police don't take me seriously. In their eyes, I'm a child playing at being a detective no matter what I do. She shakes her head. Short-sighted, arrogant fools. She's right about that. How can they say that even when you solve cases? They say it's luck or that I have had help from someone else. Her tone is bitter but not towards me. That's not fair. They always tell me I should give up. Tatsumi, do you know how infuriating it is to put your heart into something just to be constantly put down? After a while, you start to wonder if they are right. She lets out a short sigh and looks away. I never seen her open up like this before. Everything makes sense now. Her attitude, her frustration, no one believes in her. Okay, I can relate to this. Yep, my apology. What should I do? Wow, oh god, so many crazy difficult questions. I'm sorry. Focus on it. If I show any sympathy, she'll probably snap at me again. Still, I wish I could console her. As aggressive as she seems, she's human too. I would like to get to know her better. With a sigh, I turn back to the police officer. So you refuse to take us seriously. You have to understand. We have come to you with proof of threat against me and my friends, and you won't listen. Tatsumi turns to face him again. One. As well, her gaze is even colder than usual. If this turns out to be real crime, imagine what might happen. Fine, we'll send someone out to that apartment to investigate your story. Finally. But I warn you, if this is a prank, don't worry. We won't joke about something like this. I need to get back to campus soon. This is more important. Follow us. We'll show you the room right now. Here's the room. Okay, this is the place. I don't feel like I'm being watched anymore. If Kimiko was following, she has probably fled when she saw the police. So, sorry Kimiko, but your little game is just about to be up. Maybe she cleaned the wall, something like that, not sure. Once the police are seriously on the case, you won't be able to avoid them forever. No one has lived here for years. We haven't had any strange report from the neighbors either. I assume she is subtle enough to avoid being noticed. Besides me, Tatsumi eyes narrow. Tatsumi, She shakes her head. She must be thinking something is going wrong. I hope she's just being paranoid. So, where is this apartment with all this writing on the walls? It's number 4. The door is unlocked, so follow me. I take a deep breath and open the door. Okay, let me see what's going. See, like I said, I told you, the painting will be gone. So, we're doomed. What in the world? I stopped dead in my tracks. No, that can't be. Tatsumi followed me inside. So she was one step ahead of us again. She grits her teeth. I don't believe this. Are you going to let us in or not? I reluctantly step out of the way so the police can enter the room, but there's a little point now. The wall has been scrubbed clean. No trace of the ominous writing remains. All the evidence we found in the place is gone. Now, they will think we made the whole story up. What are we going to do now? How can we protect me and Shiki? Alright, game over, guys.